My child, stop everything right now. I am speaking to you with urgency because this moment cannot come again in the same way. Do not scroll, do not delay, do not tell yourself you'll come back later because later is where many truths are lost. This is an emergency not to frighten you but to protect you. Heaven itself has interrupted your life for this one message. I have paused the noise around you, slowed your steps, and brought your eyes here because something critical is approaching. I love you too much to remain silent. You may feel surprised by how strong this moment feels. That is because your spirit recognizes my voice even before your mind fully understands. I ask only for your attention. One moment of listening now can guard you from a lifetime of regret. Stay with me. This interruption is mercy. Listen carefully, beloved, and let my words reach deeper than your thoughts. You were chosen to see this message not by accident. Out of countless moments, paths, and distractions, you are here now. That tells me your heart is still sensitive, still reachable, still willing. Pause everything because what comes next could save not just your circumstances, but your direction, your peace, your destiny. It would be easy to dismiss this as coincidence, but we both know there have been too many signs, too many inner nudges, too many moments where something shifted in your life, yet you could not explain why. I am answering that feeling now. I am not distant or unaware. I see the road ahead more clearly than you can, and I want to guide you safely through it. My child, the enemy wants you to move past this without listening. He doesn't need you to reject me openly. He only needs you to stay busy, distracted, and hurried. Silence toward my voice weakens discernment. That is why I'm asking you to stop right now, not tomorrow, not after one more scroll, not after you finish what you are doing. Stop now. One truth I'm about to reveal will change the direction of your life, not because the truth itself is magical, but because obedience to it realigns you with my purpose. You have been standing at a quiet crossroads longer than you realize. You felt it in your spirit, a sense that something needed to change, even if you had not named it yet. This is the moment clarity arrives. Do not rush past it. Do not scroll away. Do not let distractions steal this moment from you. I am speaking now. When I speak, things shift even if you cannot see it immediately. This message was placed before you for a reason that will soon become clear. I did not bring you here to overwhelm or accuse you. I brought you here to awaken you gently but firmly. You have been carrying more than you were meant to carry. You have been navigating life with limited visibility, relying on your own strength when I wanted to offer supernatural guidance. This moment is not about pressure, it is about alignment. If you stay, you will understand why certain doors closed, why rest felt shallow, why peace felt distant. Understanding brings freedom, and freedom is what I desire for you. This is urgent, my beloved, but urgency does not mean chaos. It means importance. This is not for everyone, but it is for you. Many will pass this moment by, telling themselves they were too tired, too busy, too distracted. But you are still here, and that matters. Stay with me until the end. What is revealed here was meant to protect you. You are not weak for needing protection, you are wise for receiving it. I see the questions you have not voiced, the fatigue you have normalized, the quiet worries you live with. I am addressing all of it now, not loudly but clearly. You may feel the weight of this moment pressing on you. That seriousness is truth settling into your soul and asking for a response. Do not fear it. It is not condemnation, it is clarity. I am not here to take from you. I am here to give what you have been missing but could not name. You have been faithful in ways no one saw. You have endured seasons you never expected. You have waited longer than you thought you could, and still you are here. That tells me you are ready to hear what comes next. Type amen deep in your heart if this message is truly for you. Let the noise fade. Let your breathing slow. Let your heart listen without rushing to understand everything at once. I am not asking you to figure it all out. I am asking you to trust me with this moment. You are safe here. You are seen here. You are being guided. As you continue to listen, you will realize this interruption was not an inconvenience, but an act of love meant to guard your life and lead you forward. This moment is not random. It is not an algorithm. It is not coincidence. I interrupted the flow of your life because something unseen was approaching, and I love you too deeply to let you walk forward unaware. Heaven leaned into your ordinary day, not to alarm you, but to protect you. What feels like a pause is actually intervention. What feels like interruption is mercy. Your days have moved quickly, one responsibility after another, one thought replacing the last. You have learned to keep going even when your heart felt heavy, moving forward without fully understanding why certain things felt off. You told yourself it was stress, exhaustion, or just a phase, but beneath the surface, a quiet shift was happening. That is why I asked you to stop, not because you were in immediate danger, but because awareness is protection. This emergency is not built on fear. Fear paralyzes, but love awakens. What you feel now is not dread, it is importance. It is the weight of being seen, chosen, and cared for. I do not interrupt casually. When I call like this, something matters deeply, something connected to your future, your peace, your direction. You are not one among many. You are known, remembered, deeply important. Paths were forming around you that seemed harmless, choices, thoughts, habits that appeared manageable. Unseen dangers drift quietly, waiting for fatigue or distraction to dull discernment. I saw those things approaching before you could. Instead of waiting for you to stumble, I stepped in early. That is love. It protects before harm arrives. Your spirit feels alert because it recognizes my voice. Before words fully register, your soul knows when truth is present. You were created to respond. That stirring you feel is not anxiety, it is alignment. You are guarded, you are not exposed. My protection has been around you even when you were unaware. I have slowed things down intentionally, quieted distractions, drawn your focus here, because clarity arrives in stillness. Truth unfolds safely when received with patience. All I ask now is presence. Listen carefully. You are chosen to hear this, not because you are better than others, but because you are ready. Readiness does not mean having it all figured out. It means your heart is open enough to pause, question, and listen. Many pass moments like this without noticing, but you stayed. That tells me your heart is attentive, seeking, valuing truth even when it challenges you. Please support our channel. Our mission is to bring clarity into your life and help you grow in your walk with God. You can show support through super thanks. This interruption was not meant to disrupt your life, it was to preserve it. There are seasons when protection looks like warning and love looks like urgency. I am offering sight where you might have walked blindly, clarity where confusion was forming. You have felt pressure, not because you were failing, but because your soul sensed misalignment. This moment is the answer. Release thoughts of danger or punishment. This is prevention. I am a shepherd watching ahead, redirecting before harm arrives. You are safe. You are covered. You are being guided, my beloved child. I asked you to pause not to punish, but because awareness keeps you safe. Motion without awareness dulls discernment. Multitasking scatters the heart. I love you too much to let you walk forward without seeing clearly. When you move quickly, you react instead of perceive, manage instead of discern. That is how subtle danger goes unnoticed. Stillness is where guidance becomes clear. That is why I asked you to pause. You have been multitasking with your heart, dividing attention because life demanded it. But a divided heart cannot listen deeply. Awareness keeps you safe in ways effort never can. Some dangers appear not as threats, but as habits, shifts in thought, or patterns of feeling. They reveal themselves only when you stop long enough to notice misalignment. Pausing is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is obedience, it is survival. Slow your heart, listen deeply. What I am about to speak carries weight. One truth, spoken at the right time, can bring order, courage, restraint, and life. Momentum without direction leads to exhaustion. Action without awareness leads to missteps. Awareness guided by love leads to peace. You are catching up to yourself. This is a moment of alignment, not fear. Destruction rarely comes with noise. It comes quietly in normal days, routines, habits. That is how the enemy works, slowly, subtly, gently drawing your attention away. Scroll, delay, distraction. They steal stillness, reflection, the moments where your spirit would notice what is off. Silence is where guidance becomes clear. Noise hides the signals. That is why I asked you to stop, not to inconvenience, but to protect. When I speak, it is deliberate. Every word carries direction, protection, correction, and life. One truth, fully received, rearranges what was misaligned. Many lives have changed because someone listened when it was easier to ignore. Many avoided destruction by pausing and obeying one clear instruction. That is the quiet power of listening. Do not rush. Prepare your heart. Receive this truth fully. It is meant to be remembered, carried, and returned to. It will not overwhelm. It will steady. It will anchor, guide, protect. This is why I am careful, deliberate, and patient with my words. You are not missing anything, you are gaining depth. Your heart is becoming still enough to receive what matters. Listen calmly and openly. This is not to frighten, but to wake gently. The enemy works subtly, pulling attention slightly off center. He does not demand you abandon truth. He persuades you to scroll, delay, or rest. These seem harmless, but they steal stillness. They steal awareness. They prevent you from hearing my voice. Pause, listen, align. This moment is protection. This moment is love.